Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. In the last episode, things got very unpleasant with Claire. Let's move on, shall we? Hi, Elin.
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
She made cookies! A little thank you for being nice?
You're very welcome.
What kind of cookies are they? Whatever.
The usual stuff. Flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip cookies!
And my special ingredient. A little herbalist magic to give you some pep. You look like you need it.
Well, yeah, what's the special ingredient?
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work. I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative.
Why were you all negative?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
Some footballer said it?
I don't know what to tell you.
Tell me about Max.
I told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention him before?
Yes, you mentioned him before?
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Did you do it again?
That doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, so let's think about this. You seem surprised that Max didn't die.
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
Wait, what? What do you mean it usually works?
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
I thought you meant... I didn't like that look. Is that an actual question? This is already like, all over the place. Oh, I was gonna ask, did you shift again?
I don't know anything about that.
Did you shift for Max again?
Thing is, because Max didn't die, he saw me change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it.
Does Max know your secret? Okay, let's go back.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently.
Okay, so old sweetheart.
Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Max got better? Yep, okay. Became an old sweetheart.
Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now.
Wait, what?
But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
Yes, it's sweet.
Sorry, Doctor, I'm trying to answer your questions. I really am.
Tell me more about Ellen, was it with an A?
I don't really have anything to say about that.
I think I spelled that wrong.
Eleanor, her name was, or is.
Oh, there wasn't,
Like I
okay,
say,
so an A but no E at the end.
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
You didn't want to have that conversation?
There's too much going on in that question. Could you know?
What conversation?
The I don't sleep with 77-year-old men conversation, of course.
I don't know. Oh! I mean, that kind of changes gears. Tell me about work.
I'm not sure where you're going with that.
What's going on with Terry? 'Cause Terry was
Sorry,
sick.
I don't know.
Is Terry still sick?
What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand.
Have any of your patients died recently?
Why don't you check your notes? Maybe there's something else you could ask me?
Okay, have you shifted recently?
Why don't you check your notes?
What do you know about the prescription pad?
What about the prescription pad?
It was stolen.
Yes, I took it.
Wait, what?
I had to.
What? Whoa. You had to steal it?
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
How was he going to take... Oh, we're done. Your gift.
Maybe he was just winding me up, I don't know. But he said that he could write a prescription and whatever he wrote on it would be true. Like he could write, Elin can no longer shift. And that would be it. I wouldn't be able to shift anymore.
Did you believe he could take it away? Oh. What do you know about the... did you see the threats?
That doesn't...
Were there death threats?
Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats. Had no idea. He never said anything to me about it.
No, that winds that down. I want to ask more.
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
It usually works. Did you want him to die?
What do you mean?
Is Max still alive? Yeah, okay. I don't know
I
what to
don't
do
know
with
why
that.
Max didn't die. It usually works.
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works. Were you trying to get Max to die? No? Alright, moving on from that.
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
What did I think you meant? I thought you meant you made them cookies. Something nice.
I'm not sure where you're going with that.
I don't know what she's trying to get at. What did you think?
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman.
Oh, okay. He was a perfect gentleman.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, wait.
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me, but he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman.
I'm just gonna try perfect gentle.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
How was he a perfect gentleman?
Sorry, Doctor.
I forgot to.
Sorry,
Okay, apologies.
Yes.
I forgot to see.
Max and Eleanor
Is it
had
gentleman
dinner
or
on Valentine's
gentleman? I think it's gentleman.
I felt a bit.
And why is it
weird
highlighted if
when
it
he
doesn't go
asked
anywhere?
me. But he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was
gentleman.
a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
What do you mean by perfect gentleman?
What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand.
I don't understand why it's highlighted and it's not anything. I'm gonna say let's come back to this. Maybe we'll get clues throughout, because we're gonna tell Jay about the prescription pads. So we'll probably get some stuff to come back and ask her. All right, we're moving on.
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
What? There's so much happening there. My fingerprints were on the bottle?
No. I think you know what I'm...
Oops.
Are you stuck? Do you want me to ask the questions instead?
Sure. You said you were worried? Come back to
You
that.
just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago.
How many weeks into this
You
are
didn't
we?
talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
It sounds like JM might think I'm going insane. think I'm going insane?
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy.
You won't let me go crazy?
Holiday, perhaps? Some R&R? I suppose you were thinking something darker?
Wait, what? Something dark? What?
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
No, I didn't know him.
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. Oh, the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, who hasn't it touched? I'm so worried.
No, there we go. We had the title thrown in. You said you were
just
worried.
seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
The murder is bothering me.
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police. You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
I think it's just a list of things that bother me. All right, I'm gonna move on from that. I'll try to think of things. Oh, the patients bother me.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
Wait, why? Hold up. Why will there be new faces?
I don't know anything about that.
Let's ask about, okay. Elin took the prescription pad.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing.
Elin has
I'll let you know
it.
if it turns up.
Elin has it. Could I have done Elin bothers me? Yep. Alright. Any one of them would have done it. Tell me about the threats.
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
What? I don't like it.
Really? That's your burning question? No, Doctor. Try again.
What'd you say? Grievances did you have?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much.
What?
Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Do you believe in that sort of thing? There's a lot to unpack there.
Because of what happened to my mother, I believe people could change the world with their minds. I think it's dangerous to have that ability, and I think That you and me, we're helping people rid themselves of these dangerous thoughts and a whole load of other issues at the same time. People pretend to believe, and they have a different agenda. They're the ones you need to watch out for. They have boundaries and they are prepared to break them.
Okay, what grievances did you have?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients.
Special patients, okay.
I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Let's see, what powers did he want?
I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams, but how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately, Doctor?
Ah! I don't like that. Tell me about the special patients.
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So we made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
What happened with Dr. Dekker and Mariana?
I've been reviewing your files. I know,
Wait,
I'm
what?
sorry, a bit naughty, but have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? As she had most to gain. She got all the money if he died, and it makes most sense, doesn't it?
Does it? Dan thinks Mariana's motive might be money. It feels like a little too on the nose, honestly. We're not done. How are you feeling? What else can you tell me about Dr. Dekker?
Should you be asking me that, Doctor? It doesn't matter anyway. It's not important here.
What grievances did you have?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself.
Mariana told him she could breathe underwater?
I spot check the sessions. I know I shouldn't, but it's for the safety of everyone. Checks and balances, remember?
Oh, that cleared that up. Okay. You said you were worried.
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
Oh, that's what things are bothering me. Okay.
Because of what happened to my mother, I believe people could change the world with their minds. I think it's dangerous to have that
There's
ability,
anything
and
to
I think
follow up on that though. Maybe just tell me about your mother.
my mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Spontaneous combustion?
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that.
Was she truly despondent?
I don't know.
Tell me about Alderby.
For a grief counsellor, you're asking some pretty random questions. Suffice to say, I don't have an answer for that.
Since when am I a grief counselor?
That's not really relevant, is it?
No. Do you still feel grief?
I think I'm okay with the grief now. My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
Ooh, that got us out of that. Still feel like we're missing some stuff. All right, so the spontaneous combustion. We asked about Alderby.
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die.
Do you think people can will themselves to die?
I don't know. It doesn't fill me with any sense of self-worth, if that helps.
Okay, so that cleared that up. The only thing is all the things that bother me. I don't think it's worth trying to go through them all. We already did the patients and solving the murder. Or I guess just not solving the murder, just the murder in general. I've nothing. I think that's where we're gonna have to call it. All right, we just have Mariana and Nathan, who are probably like 2 of my biggest suspects. Oh, I forgot to say who mine were. Yeah, those are probably my 2 biggest suspects. I think Nathan, because of the Dr. Nathan thing, that is weird. That is really weird. I don't know, or maybe Claire. Maybe Nathan and Claire. Like even before all this, I was really like Nathan and Claire were kind of neck and neck, with Nathan just like a little bit ahead. Man, okay. Anyway, that's what we're gonna call it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.